Right, welcome back everyone. Someone asked me for an explanation on how to unlock Tainted characters, so I'm going to show you in this run. So, you do nothing all the way until you get to Depths 2, apart from leave trinkets laying around. There's a good reason for doing that. Plenty of time to explain. So, you're gonna leave trinkets laying around in either these treasure rooms or in the boss room of any floor you can. Let's see if we can find a trinket here. Ouch! Doing this with the Zazel because he's just so easy to do runs with. Oh, that's not an enemy. Yeah, he's just so easy to do runs with. Pretty much guaranteed to finish it playing a Zazel. Other than the hunt for trinkets and just take notice of them, runs are effectively the same until you get to the Depths 2. The floor which you fight Mum on. That's her foot. Regular old Mum. We are going to clear a bit. You're not on a time limit with this. It's not like Boss Rush or Hush or anything like that. You don't have to do something in a certain time. It's available no matter when you reach this floor. So you can spend time exploring. I like to explore. I like to find secret rooms. Secret rooms have got cool stuff in. Like maybe this. I think it's still pretty cool though, right? Let's hoping the game is gonna give me something cool there. Alright. Yeah, there wasn't a trinket in there. Let's kill this boss. So, also, any person item that you don't take from a boss room or a treasure room will still be there when you go back later on. Keep that in mind. If you don't need something immediately, or you want to leave something behind to reroll, if you get a D6 or something, like you do this with Isaac, you know, and you're at, let's say you're at max tier rate and it drops a sad onion, and it does, the item's gonna do nothing for you. Leave it there. Just leave it. And you can come back and reroll it later on. There's no problem with that at all. Zazel is also one of the only characters that starts off with one of the tools you need to get Tainted characters. So the full card, I'll explain that later, but you need a card that will teleport you out of Mum's arena. Getting loads of soul hearts here. Mysterious Liquid is so good. Makes you drop creep on the floor. So that's extra damage whilst things are being brimstoned and they can't really move. They get pushed back a bit. Just makes them stay on the creep a bit more. Or for a bit longer, rather. That's a lot of money. Wait, what was in the shop? I've already forgotten. Oh, the present. Have it. We'll take that. We wanted to use the present in here. There we go. Spin down, nice, thank you. Spin down's great. Plus, this is also a guide. I'm doing it on the fly. Because why not? Heroes all the pickups in the room, okay? Kinda want the key and the bomb, why not? This room, ooh, there's a chest here. How did I miss this? We're nearly full on health on Soul Hearts. We found, what, 2 or 3 Hierophant cards. We haven't found a single trinket yet, though, so we do have a problem. Not a massive problem until we get all the way to Mum without a trinket. Shouldn't do. They are relatively common. Yeah, Mysterious Liquid doesn't work against flying enemies, so... What does that spin down into? Spins down into more food. We're gonna wait for the angel rooms. That's one thing to note is you get way less rooms when you do this pathway. You get two less rooms, 2 less floors rather, in which to spawn angel and devil rooms. So I guess it is 2 less rooms. Devil rooms start earlier. The quickest you can get an angel room is the 3rd floor. You can start taking devil deals on floor 2 and floor 1 if you find a Joker card. But you get less items overall in this run, because, you know, you're not hitting the chest. Not getting all those juicy items you can get from the first room of the chest, and from any boxes that might drop from the chest. So you do end up being a little bit less overpowered, shall we say, when you do this pathway. There is a few things you can do. Or there's a few key items that help you, you know, along the way. Like Lost Soul. And I'll explain a bit more later. Lost Soul is very, very good. This route. We see if we can find him. If we can find him, I will definitely demonstrate what I mean, but... Can't guarantee it. I am doing these. I'm not going to do these with debug commands or anything. If not, these have all been empty-ish rooms, no treasure rooms. Not a lot of it. Not else going on. Trinkets. Definitely need trinkets for this. There we go. Right. That spins down into not very good items. Spin down dice is great, but when they spin down into terrible items too, it's a bit... yeah, they're not great. And they're active items that I'm seeing there on that list, so... if you don't have the external items mod, that's why, yeah. You should definitely get the external items mod if you don't have it. Okay, 3rd floor without a trinket. We still aren't in trouble. Didn't actually look at what that spun down into, but it has range. And Azazel does scale with range, so... if you're unlucky, like I just was, you won't get an angel room first chance. You can probably look at 1 to 2 angel rooms on this path. But you could probably get, like, I don't know, maybe 4 devil deals. One trinket game, that's all you need. Okay. Ooh. Spin that down. If I spin that down 3 more times, I get Tricygon, but that doesn't do anything with Brimstone. Have 1 familiar. We need to go find the secret room. Like I was saying, nothing really changes before you get to Depths 2 or Mum's Floor, whatever, whichever of the versions of Mum's Floor you get. Temperance, we're just gonna drop that machine there. Right, here's a trinket. Don't panic if you don't start getting trinkets, because one will probably drop. I'm gonna blow these up. Don't really need anything from here. Good, right. Now, I'm gonna go drop this trinket in the treasure room with that sacrificial altar. Let me do it out in the corner, out of the way. Welcome in, Blender. We actually got Dead God. I'm doing the doing a guide right now. Explaining what to do, how to get to unlock Tainted characters, how to get to the beast fight. So we've done everything now that we need to. Literally everything. Now that trinket is in that one treasure room, and we've been in the treasure room. Our job is done until we get to Mum. I am going to go spin down that item, though. Yeah. Take the blanket. So what floor are we on? We're on Flooded Caves 2. So we've got 2 floors before we need to worry about what we're doing next. Nothing in there to buy. Oop. Chariot. Okay, I'm gonna take the chariot. Just so, like, even if you're not a character that, you know, if you're a character that doesn't start with a card like that, you can still do this every single time. You don't have to hunt around in advance for like a hermit card or a stars card or a moon. They all work, by the way. Full card is 100% foolproof. Apparently it's pretty good. It adds the chances together. When you do finally get an angel room, because you're so short on chances to get angels, you do want to try and kill the angel. Yes, it'll drop a key piece. And that will increase your chances further. See, mine's going to go up. Should have gone up. Perhaps that's when you don't have duality. You should definitely take key pieces all the time. Alright, depths 1. We don't need to do anything on this floor, not particularly. If you want to drop more trinkets in more treasure rooms, then you can. Cracked keys that they turn into. Very useful. The reason we drop trinkets in treasure rooms is because when you take Dan's note and start going back up to home, they turn into red keys. Cracked keys. The actual name. They're a single use of the active item red key. Like run, baby. It's good. Yeah, Rock Baby's super strong. Even stronger if you find Hive Mind. Yeah, okay, just go. You get hit, just run. Oh, I should not have stood that close. That was definitely a guy that exploded. In my face. Alright, we check the shop, we got plenty of money. What did that spin down into? Transcendence. So that's flight. I already have flight. I'm just going to keep going for more trinkets. I could go fight the boss and go down, that's not a problem, but really want to try and get, well, minimum you need one trinket in one treasure room. That's the minimum you need to do. There we go, there's another trinket, twins. It doesn't matter what trinket you drop at all. Ooh, Ghost Baby. Cool, one more of those. I get conjoined. Okay, I'm happy to go clear the boss. So I'm going to do one boss room example, one treasure room example. It doesn't actually do that much damage, does it? There we go, right. Might as well take placenta. Trinity Shield. I like Trinity Shield. The thing about fighting angels is you have to blow them up in some way. So if you don't have a bomb, check behind the statue. There might actually be a bomb there. This key is not compulsory for this at all. Right, I'm going to drop the twins, the trinket, here in Dank Depths 1 boss room. Big Toe, thanks for the follow on Twitch there. There's another trinket. Take that with us for now. Judgment card. Right, so on this floor, we are looking for a skull. One of these skulls, they have a teeny tiny cross on it. When I see it, I'll point it out, and then we're going to blow it up. I haven't seen it yet. It's not one of those 5 either. position. Press. Okay. Hey, crooked penny. Oh, let's spin that down once. And then next time it'll be a Mama Mega. That'd be pretty cool. Right, so I'm going to draw up the left hand in here. I'm hoping there's a battery. No, well, we could charge our spin down by damaging ourselves. That's a thing that you can do with item matter anyway. Right, okay, skull with a little cross. It's just here. The cross is just below my shield. Right, so if you blow this up, 100% of the time you get a full card. Keep that with you. And then go fight Mum. Do what you gotta do to finish the floor or whatever. Ooh. Like, I'm not gonna rush there. We just need to keep that on ourselves. I'm gonna use this. Omega's a useful item. Haven't used it, it's very fun. 200 damage to everything. And destroys everything. It's nice just to quickly breeze through a floor. There we go, there's our conjoined. You still need to be getting strong, because you have a series of bosses to fight later on. Unlocking 10 characters is one thing, but there is a whole boss down there, like a chain of bosses. And a couple of them are just not pushovers as well, so... best you start powering up. Right, let's kill Mum. My recommendation is to always take negative if you're doing this pathway. Always, because it's damage, basically. That's why. If you're not super comfortable and you want to take this for the temporary invincibility, I don't think it makes that big of a difference, but you take it. That's your choice. I take the negative, and then usually you can't get out of this room, so use your full card. Yeah? Now you're back outside the boss room. You walk up to this door, it opens. Sends you to Mausoleum 2. Now instead of there being a boss at the end of this floor, something else. I'll show you what it is when we get there. There is still there's still a shop and a treasure room on this floor. It acts like a normal floor. It's not like going down into the womb or anything like that. Oh yeah. Ah, be careful of all the brimstones. Yeah, there are some pretty tough monsters down here, so be careful the first time you come down. Be careful of those heads, those blue brimstone heads. You cannot kill them, but they can brimstone you. They've ended my runs more than once. Aye, that spins down into... if I can do that twice more, I get a mantle. Damn it. I don't really need to save myself keys. We don't need much else. Just need to stay alive. Task which is difficult for me sometimes. Range, attract, I mean, if I take more damage, I get more spin downs, so it's all intentional, right? spin down. If I don't get another charge, I might just take Thunder Thighs. Although speed is very good in the beast boss sequence. Still 1 damage though. Wheel of Fortune, we'll take that with us. So there's the boss. We will take a look what's in there in a minute. Fire rate's pretty good. Although we have money to reroll this. You can get something better. Almond milk? No. Hemalacria? Hello. It doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't act like it should do. Although... And by should do, I mean with brimstone. Because Azel's is a fake little brimstone. You give me $1? I'm trying to get this to pay out $1. Alright, well, I'm just going to blow you up then. Himalacria is still pretty good though, even without the brim that I thought I was going to have. Yeah, we don't get to spin down. Unless the secret room's here. Nope. Transcends. Yep, it's offered me that twice now, I think. Yeah, angel room. You always want to collect books for the bookworm transformation. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can get iron spun down. I'm not taking Thunder Thighs. Not happening. Right, so instead of a boss, there's a little note which begins the ascent. Turns trinkets left in previous treasure rooms or boss rooms turn into cranked keys. Now we're heading home.
Spent it. It's gone.
There are no bosses during this segment. Although this guy is pretty strong, could be considered a boss. Yeah, he is. He is pretty strong. He has lost HP. What we're doing now is trying to find the treasure rooms. But that will take you up a floor. If you've not found a treasure room, and you think you might have left a trinket in there, don't walk into that light. The treasure rooms are pretty much as you leave them. Steps 2. Did I leave a trinket in here? I did. So now we have a cracked key. You need at least one of these when you get home. And I'll show you why. Well, cranked keys. A single-use red key. So what does a red key do? It opens these red rooms like this. They can spawn as shops. They can spawn as treasure rooms. The ultra secret room is behind them. There's loads of stuff they do. I know I've got another crack key on the way up, so I left it right here in a boss room. So trinkets in boss rooms or treasure rooms. That's all you've got to remember.
Shut up, man! Shut up! Just keep pushing me like this. I'm leaving.
Good. Leave. We'll be fine without you.
I'm going to keep this one.
Abandon us like you've abandoned yourself.
That's the Empress. I'm going to keep this cranked key. Being able to hold more than one active item, one pill or card is useful, because I think these take up that slot. So I know I've got my cracked key. I don't really need to be hunting down the other one. Single-use red keys, you can only use it in one place when you get home. And you have to use them whilst you have them. If you want to look around in red rooms, do it on the way up. So just make sure you don't spend your final red key before you get home. That's bad. You won't be able to unlock your Tainted character. Some of the rooms here can be a little bit tough. The higher you get, like the closer to home you get, the bigger the floors are, the tougher the monsters get. So we're just gonna go up. Yeah, on caves 1.
Confess your sins and become saved. Let his light inside
So we've got
you
this floor.
cleanse your soul.
Isaac's mum and dad argue a lot during this.
Pray with me. Pray for your salvation. Come, pray with us, Isaac.
It's pretty cool. I like the lore. I like the story that you find out when you do this bit. Yeah, 2 more floors. You don't even have to finish the floors that you're on, you know? As soon as you find the light, just go up. And usually that's probably what you want to do if you're struggling to get a run out. Really good to have a trinket with you, like a wedge, a door wedge. Holds doors opens for you. You can just go in. If you hit a dead end, just leave again. That is unless you want to clear the rooms, you know. Telling you what to do. Do you? I don't particularly like clearing floors unless I have to. Or, unless I'm so strong that I just completely obliterate every room I walk into. Good job, those barrels are there to help me out. If you don't feel like you can not press cracked key by accident, unbind the button. just have it so there is no way you can use this. Me personally, I've not accidentally used a cracked key, but never say never. Not saying I never will. Just saying I haven't so far. With clubs. I might as well take that. Bombs, by the way, are very useful. This boss sequence. So, they're never wasted. Always try and get bombs. I mean, that message goes for no matter what boss you're doing. Bombs are useful against every boss as long as you can find the time to put them down. And in the fight against the beast that we're going to do here in a minute, you have abundant. Time is in abundancy. You have so much time. Anyone that's played Flappy Bird will do well. Here we go. You'll know it's the end because you'll get the instructions on how to play your character. Alright, up we go. Okay. There's gonna be Golden chest there. It can have a treasure room item in it, but not always. You can sleep in the bed if you need to heal. I don't need to heal, so that's not going to do anything. There's a little room here, which I guess is the cupboard that Isaac gets locked in. Does nothing. And then, living room. Yeah, there's nothing here right now. Just a rug and a TV. Okay, so now you'll see this red outline here. It's always here. It's always in this position. Use your red key. And this is an inner child, but if you haven't unlocked the Tainted version, it will be the Tainted version cowering in a corner. Alright? So I've got inner child, which is pretty good, actually. So yeah, if you do it with one that you've unlocked the Tainted character on, you'll get inner child, which is an extra life and some stats if you do end up dying. And right, so when you come in here, this is Mum's bedroom. Before you get into bed, unlock this. You need one key for this floor. I'm actually going to spin this down into Mummy's power. Items from here can only ever be from Mum's item pool. So, Mum's wig, coin purse, yada yada yada. Anything that gives you the Mum transformation, the Yes Mother transformation. When you get out of bed, go back to the living room and you got a boss to fight. The TV's on now. And he can be tough because this laser is one of the first. This is the first phase. One of the toughest things to dodge is that brimstone laser. Yeah, and if you stand in the white noise for too long, that happens. Right, so break the TV and then Dogma grows wings. Few attacks you can do. This is the easiest one. This is the one you want him to just repeat. It's very easy. 3 of these, beams of light. He throws it out. It does 1 more. Easy to dodge. I saw one of his attacks. Okay. There's an attack where he spins. I saw it described as a Beyblade attack, and yeah, pretty accurate. You gonna do it before I kill him? Yes, look, that's the Beyblade attack. He just decided to do it. Alright, so once you kill Dogma, it's not the end. You're not finished. Not by a long shot. I'll let this play out. The house starts to crumble. So I'm going to pause here in a sec. So you notice how, in the top left, I now have a mantle, that Holy Cross. I have a few extra soul hearts. And if I'd have lost any red hearts, it would have healed me as well. So, going into this sequence, you know, even if you're on half a heart, don't worry, you get healed. So, we have to fight 4 horsemen. And, it'll take you a while to get used to their attacks, but they are not too daunting. Once you've done this a few times, they're pretty easy to predict what they're going to do. They all have 2 phases. That's first phase for that guy. Second phase on this one, he shoots in the cardinal directions and then in between. And that went pretty well. We got Pestilence next. He shoots flies. Shock, horror, it's Pestilence. And then he shoots this big bomb as well, which will do that stuff. It basically is 2 attacks. Don't stand in the poison, because you actually take damage if you stand in it for too long. You shoot that thing. I actually feel like you could do that. Alright, so that's phase 2. Now shoots like balls or flyers and stuff. Pretty easy. Alright, war. War throws bombs. They, yeah, they've got a big blast radius. And they fire tears as well. And then he does this sort of attack. Phase 2, and he tries to hug you. In this case, he's trying to hug my mate over there. After he tries to hug you, he gets angry that he missed out on a hug. And then sets things on fire. He's a bit of an arsonist. Then we got Death. He'll try and surround you with scythes. It's always pretty easy to go out top left. There's always a gap. I'm not sure if it's intentional, but I always find there's a gap there. Okay? Top left, gap. He'll do that 3 times, and then he'll send an army of other heads at you. Usually you can phase him right about here. Ow, 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 ow. I killed him. I didn't phase him. Now we got Beast. The reason I said keep bombs is because as soon as he starts moving, start dropping bombs. As soon as they hit the Beast, they explode. And they do 100 damage base, so I've got 47 of them. It's 4,500 damage. Fire. As soon as the fire stops moving, you want to head up, straight up. Like that, and up, and yeah, there's a brimstone. It's your turn around. You do it again. Okay, sometimes if you hit certain HP gates quick enough, the turnaround won't happen. Now what we're doing is just waiting for it to die. That's it.
Then suddenly, the sky above cracked.
I'm not going to spoil that ending for you. But yeah, if you like my little guide there, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.